When nature gives you lemons, you make lemonade. But when it gives you rhubarb, you make cobbler. Hello, my name is Charlie White, formerly known as NL Ghostwolf, and today we're going to bake a rhubarb cobbler. Just look what I found. An old abandoned rhubarb patch. Alright, the first thing we're going to need is a grease pan. Next, we're going to take the rhubarb and pour it into that grease pan. Spread it all out, try to get it as even as possible. And you're going to be doing this again once you add the special sauce, all that sweetness. Now we can take it and just set it aside while we get the good stuff ready. I'm going to need 1 1/4 cups of sugar. 1 1/4. 1 1/4. Oh, that's a lot of sugar. 1 1/4 cups of sugar. Man, that's a lot of sugar. Now I'm going to need 3 tablespoons of flour. 1/3 cup of water. And I'm going to dry mix that first. I got the sugar, I got the flour. Now I need to add the water. This is where the sweetness comes in. Yeah, it's looking right. Oh my gosh, that's a whole lot of sweetness, eh? I do not recommend this rhubarb cobbler if you're a diabetic. I'm sure this will send you in some sort of insulin shock. Man, oh man, if you're not, what a tasty treat. Alright, that's ready to go. So now we're ready to bring this back over and get this set up. And now this is what you do with this. I'm going to take this, all this sweetness, and pour it over this whole entire pan of rhubarb cobbler. You want to try to get that spread in there as evenly as possible. Ooh. I think the heat in the oven is going to help with a lot of that as well. And now if you're a little uncertain of how even it is, now you can resettle it, remove it around a bit. Make sure you got all that sweetness all throughout the whole entire pan. And it looks like I do here. It looks like it's spread out everywhere. And now, set that aside. Now I gotta make sure I put on the oven to 400 degrees. Oh, there we go. 400. Start, maybe. There we go. So these are the ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need 2 1/2 cups of flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 6 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/3 cup of shortening, and 1/3 cup of butter. And 1 1/2 cups of milk. This will make our biscuit dough. So I'm going to put all the ingredients in there and dry mix them first. And the last thing I'll add is the milk. 2 1/2 cups of flour. So I know I got a 1/2 cup here someplace. 1/2 cup. One. 2 1/2. 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, Not quite 3, not quite 3, about 3. A little pinch for extra. And 6 teaspoons of baking powder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to dry mix that. All right, perfect. Good timing. The oven's warmed up. I'm going to add in my 1/3 cup of shortening. And I need, this is half a cup of butter. So I'm going to take most of it, leave a little. By taking most of it, taking up to about there, we'll call that 1/3. Plop that in there. This is the gizmo for that. This will really help get it all mixed in. Looking good. And now it's time to add the milk. Get that all mixed in nice and good. And that's about the right consistency right there. This is going to be perfect. And now you can see the consistency of this. All I got to do now is just flake that in there. Make sure you kind of glob it in all over the place. She's sticky. There we go. Oh my gee. Stay there. And when you get it looking something like this, it's ready for the oven. So 400 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. I find 34 perfect. Slide that guy right in there. And here's the moment of truth. Whew. The toothpick test. Not a bit of dough or anything on this toothpick. Perfect. Unto perfection.